In this video, we're going to be discussing my weight loss and ultramarathon training, week 6 in 2021. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone. My name is John, and this is Motivation Theory Running. And here we are, week 6, cruising right along, right where I want to be, feeling great. I am in my second week post 8-hour, the IC8 8-hour interlupal race. Feeling really good. I'm just now getting to the point where there is no soreness at all. I was running the day after. I ran 6 miles the day after the race. I ran 34 miles the day after the race. I ran 6. And then I've kind of speckled some runs in here and there, just trying to get a gauge, move the lactic acid and all of the junk from my muscles. My legs did feel pretty tired. It didn't feel horrible. They weren't, like I can't walk down the stairs kind of tired or sore. But I could definitely tell my legs were not 100% there. So I didn't push too hard. I ran 25 miles. Let me check. 25 miles last week. Just want to make sure. Yeah, I felt great. I felt pretty good. I think I was probably having a little bit more confidence than I should. I thought I was going to be able to bounce back and maybe do 35 or 40 miles this past week. And 25 was right where I needed to be. My long run was 11.24. On Saturday, I was going to do back-to-back long runs. I was going to do 11.24-ish or 2-hour run on Saturday, and then on Sunday doing a 2.5-hour kind of long, slow run again, and I just chose not to. My legs were pretty tired. During the run, it's kind of that deep muscle feeling tired. It wasn't like a superficial soreness at the top of the muscle. It's kind of hard to explain. It was kind of a deeper tired. So with that, I thought I should take 2 days rest. So I took off Sunday. Today is Monday. I'm taking off today too. I'm going to do a full body circuit workout, keep my cardio in and get some weight training in. And weight training has been a huge part of my training this year. And that was different than last year. I wasn't very good about it, but I'm feeling much, much better now that I've added weight training into my program. My lower back issues have gone away. Lots of stretching, lots of core exercises, and lots of weight training. So currently in week 6, my total weight loss since starting my whole foods plant-based diet, I'm down 11 pounds over the last, counting it, 21 days. 21 days since I switched to my plant-based diet, and down 11 pounds. I mean, the results are speaking for themselves. I feel terrific, sleeping better. Again, I'm craving coffee less. I'm craving bad foods less. And I'm feeling really good. So this year I have 275 miles as of February 15th. 275 miles. My goal is I have 1,525 more miles this year. So I think I'm ahead of that, and I'm going to beat that. I have Belmonte in 4 weeks. That's the double marathon, 50-mile race, as they call it. But that is in 4 weeks, and that's kind of where my sights are. So I'm taking it easy this week. Going to do speckle some runs in this week, and then get my long runs in this coming weekend. And then I'm kind of in a taper mode. It's kind of a weird thing having a races 5 weeks apart. I'm just trying to make sure I'm maintaining my base, but also keeping my legs fresh and healing from the last race. So they're kind of things that are opposing each other. It's difficult, but I'm excited. My biggest thing is recovering from last race. I think that's probably the smartest thing, is recover. My fitness is there, so I'm not super worried about that. Nutrition, I'm trying to dial in. You guys know, if you've seen the last video, that I've switched to UCAN energy drink, so I'm going to be trying to take that super starch in and kind of not load my body with the sugars. So that's kind of all the things that are going on with me right now. But I want to talk a little bit about the weight loss and how I'm feeling after switching to a whole foods plant-based diet. This is definitely something that's polarizing with a lot of people. I think a lot of people understand that a whole foods plant-based diet is logically the most healthy diet for a human. Now, I think people get caught up in the fad diets, the keto and all the rest of the stuff that can get you short-term weight loss. That doesn't necessarily equal health. For me, this is not only about performance and dropping my weight and performing better in races, but it's also about long-term health. It's not necessarily weight loss. I do my weight loss on here because I know a lot of people are interested in that. I don't put a ton of stock in weight loss because, that could be go either way when it comes on how much muscle you're building, and if it's healthy or not. So, weight loss, if it's done in a healthy way, to me is something that should be discussed. Fad diets and stuff like that are just kind of weird. I knew a guy in college that lost 100 pounds over a year eating nothing but ice cream. While he can argue that he got results from that, I guarantee it wasn't healthy. So, to me, it's a long-term health thing. It's about trying to lessen the amount of possible diseases and issues that I could have moving forward as I grow older. But also, from a performance standpoint, I think it speaks for itself. If you look at all of the top ultramarathoners and runners and athletes, there are a lot more people that are plant-based, whole foods, than any other type of diet, the ones that are performing at the highest levels. There's plenty of examples out there that can show you that it's the best diet. Inflammation goes down, and inflammation is the killer. Inflammation is terrible, and I feel great. 3 weeks in, and I really have felt my hands aren't swollen. I'm thinking clearer. Anecdotally, it is what it is, but I can tell you that it really, really is something you should look into for yourself. It works very well for me and for many, many people around the world. So I think you should probably watch a couple of documentaries that kind of explain it a lot better than I ever could. What the Health is definitely a documentary that you should watch. You should watch it. If you haven't seen it, you should watch. Forks Over Knives is another. And just kind of throw in good measure there, Kiss the Ground, about kind of climate change and kind of how we could use the earth to heal itself. I'm not somebody who's been overly political in that realm and climate change and things like that. I think it's been politicized and been polarizing quite a bit. But this movie is something that doesn't do that. It is just facts, it's science-based, and it's something that won't make you walk away feeling attacked in any way, depending on your affiliation with any kind of right or left. And it's something that I think the whole world should see. I think those are 3 things you should watch to kind of educate yourself. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good. I'm getting more and more solidified in my decision. With my diet and performance, I've just seen improvement. And every time I've done this, I've seen the improvement. It's an immediate thing. So I want to leave you all with that I'm feeling really, really good. And I'm extremely positive, and I'm extremely excited about what's to come for me this year, this channel and my performance, and just kind of speaking with all of you about health and running and kind of the things we can do to help make ourselves healthier as humans. That's week 6, down 11 pounds, 275 miles on for the year, 25 miles last week. I got a race 4 weeks from now, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I thank you all for the encouragement, the support, and for following me on this journey. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and click that red subscribe button below and the bell so you get notifications each and every time I release new content. Clicking that bell is super important if you're subscribed. YouTube won't necessarily notify you. It'll notify you if it thinks you want to see it. But you guys take care, and I hope your training is going well this year. I hope you're staying on track. Just know we're here for you. The MTRC, the Motivation Theory Run Club, the Motivation Theory Running Community is here for you. You can email me. That's in the description in my kind of about area of the YouTube channel. You can email me if you have any questions or need any encouragement. And go ahead and click the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.